Hey guys, welcome back to Ken's Chop Shop. Today we're going to be working in the garage again. We're going to be installing both of my Mr. Cool mini splits. They're I have one set open, and I've already started mocking them up. Like I put the template on this one, and the one down there I've actually put the bracket on the wall. I haven't drilled any of the holes through yet, but anyway. So I've got two 36,000 BTU 18 seer. I think these are the Gen 4 mini splits, but I'm gonna put those up today. I've already got the here's some of the stuff that comes with it. I've already got the template on the wall for this. I marked the center, and then I've actually already drilled this hole with the 3.5 inch hole saw, and because the wall is this wall girt is 8 inches, and then I got to go through the plywood and the sheet metal. I bought the long 1/4 inch bit to do the pilot hole going through from the plywood out here where I've marked it and transfer to the sheet metal outside. This one here where I've got the cardboard on, I've actually put it back up just so I could show y'all, but I've already drilled the 3-inch hole or 3.5 inch hole through the plywood, and I need to go outside now and drill the 3.5 inch hole through the sheet metal. But and this is I did it on a slightly downward angle, so that way if anything wanted to drain will drain down, and also water, if I don't seal it good on the outside, water won't run up into the wall, it'll run down. This one here, I have the metal bracket on the wall, and probably can't see it, but right there is the hole, the pilot hole just in the wood where I first marked it. I have not drilled this one. I have not drilled that one through the through outside to the sheet metal yet. The other one down there, I could feel through the insulation. Like this one, I could feel through the insulation and feel where the ribs were, to know that I was in a flat for it. But that one, because it's covered with sheet metal or plywood, because that one's covered with plywood, I can't see that. But let me give you a walk around of these units real quick. So here's the indoor unit. This is the supplied power cable that comes off of it, or actually I guess goes back to it. Here's the line sets coming off the back of it. I mean, there's tons of videos on these things already. There's the outdoor unit, and that's the back side of it. Front side, I have plastic feet or platforms for them to sit on outside. Here's the through wall kit and the trim ring for it. The non-adhesive tape that they give you, rubber feet for the bottom of the outdoor. There's the drain tube, the insulation, the thermostat, and some other stuff. The thermostat and remote control and all that. They got their sealing clay, and then the line sets, and then here is the line set covers. I bought, obviously I bought 2 of them, one for each unit. This box, I mean, it wasn't this tore up when I got it. It was tore open like this when I got it. When I picked it up from the store, but everything seemed to be fine, and everything seemed to be in it. So hopefully that's the case. But yeah, I'll probably end up doing a voiceover over most of that, because I just not into it today. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and set a camera up and just do a time lapse of showing us putting these up, and then I'll move in and out, inside and outside with the camera, and showing what I'm doing inside and outside. And I'll probably do a voiceover for most of this. I'll catch key details. The rest of it I'll just do time lapse and voiceover. But anyway, let's get into it. All right, this sleeve going through the wall, because it's a 3.5 inch hole and it's real tight to 3.5. And I did the hole on the outside on a slightly downward angle. Because it was so tight around the wood, it wouldn't let it slope down a little bit. So I took the 3.5 inch hole saw and I just opened the hole up just a little bit more on the inside, and that gave me the room to put it back. That gave me the room. Sorry, that gave me the room to put it where I can angle it down a little bit to the outside. It doesn't reach all the way to the outside, so I got to go. Hopefully, this inner ring will slip over it. But I'm going to take some clear silicone and have Skippy hold this inside, and I'm going to go to the outside and test fit it. And then if it works, I'm going to put some silicone on the back of this ring and attach it to the wall, or seal it to the wall. It's hard to do with. So you can see my wall is too thick for that tube to completely touch each other. It's about a 1/4 inch gap. This will push down when we put the line set through, but I put a bunch of caulk or silicone behind it, and then silicone around it just to seal it up. So that'll be good. And then when we put the line set through, it'll get sealed up there too. It's on. You can hear what it's saying. I mean, I'll probably still, I don't know. I mean, this whole side's gonna be open. It doesn't have to be in the corner, like tucked in the corner.
You know me. Out of the way. How bad is that one?
The same as the other one. Like it lines up now that I've opened it. Let me go out there and glue that one. Okay, guys, I'm gonna try to wrap this up kind of quickly. Apparently, when I was recording the installation of these, I must have stopped when we got most of the way done with setting the outdoor units up, and I never recorded us or me wiring them up and finishing up the line set, you know, tidying up the line sets and connecting that stuff, and kind of the first startup on them. I thought I'd recorded that stuff, but I think I was just too busy trying to get them done before my help left that I forgot about the camera. But anyway, they've been running now for 2 months at least. Yeah, I think about 2 months. And we've had a couple really hot weeks now, and the garage does warm up a little bit if you keep them set. Like, I've been keeping them set at 72 and the garage stays at 72. I've been keeping them in auto cool 72, so the fan speed stays on low pretty much the entire time. Like, even when I put the remote to follow me, let me grab the remote. When I put the remote to follow me, and I've got it mounted, you know, so I've got the one remote mounted halfway across, half the distance of the garage. It seems to do pretty good until it gets, you know, 90 and almost 100 degrees outside. With no fans on in the garage, or even when the fans are on. The other day it did get up to about 76 in the garage on the far side by the front corner, over by the door, over there. And I think that's part because I need to put a seal on the top of the door still, because I messed up when I installed that door jamb and put the top header backwards. So I need to fix that, but I also haven't put a seal around the outside of that door. So there's a couple spots where you can see some daylight shining through. So I'm sure it's letting a little bit of heat transfer into the garage there, or a little more than it should. But still, these things pretty much stay on the low fan speed and 72 degrees, and it stays nice in here. You know, there's days where we've been working on stuff in the garage, and like we brought a car in or something, and the door was open for a couple minutes and let a lot of heat or humidity in, and I would hit the turbo button on the remote, you know, right here on the remote, and it puts it, like, you know, and set it to 70, and it kicks the fan on like a super high mode, and the air that's blowing out of it when you're standing in the middle of the garage, you can feel cold air. It almost gives you shivers or chills when it blows on you, because it's so cold. And it'll cool the garage down. We've had it, you know, drop down on the far side of the garage where I'll walk over there and show you real quick. So on the far, complete opposite side of the garage, I have a clock with a thermostat in it also. Like right now, I don't know if you can see it. It's, you know, it's reading 72 degrees, and that's what the units are set at, 72 degrees. But yeah, so here's that thermostat there, far side of the garage. The two units are there on the opposite side. So 40 feet away, 38 feet away, it was getting to 69 on that one over there, like on the clock. And you know, like now I'm holding this remote at 73 now just because I've been holding on to it. But yeah, so it'll cool down fast, and it'll definitely make up for that hot air that the, you know, opening the door let in. Anyway, been babbling too long already. Let me show you the units up close inside, and then we'll go outside and I'll show you those ones. So this is technically, I'm calling this one AC2. Let me get up on these steps, maybe I can get a little closer. So I put labels on all my outlets and everything, and I even put you know, what circuit and stuff it's on. But yeah, these things are great. They're Center of the unit's probably 8.5 foot in the air, so the top of it's about 9 foot. So the bottoms, the bottom louvers are probably 7'10", something like that. Anyway, so that's unit 2, and then the one in the front is unit 1. I need to wipe it down. It's got a little bit of dust on it from when I was cutting all the lumber up here. But this one's, listening to it, it sounds like this one's on a slightly higher fan speed right now, other than the low. But anyway, that's that one mounted up, and let's go outside and take a look at those. All right, so here's the 2 outdoor units. So that's AC unit 2, AC unit 1. You can see, you might be able to see the outdoor fans are on a real low speed right now, and they're just barely turning. I don't know if you can see it or not on the video, but and that's what like I said, they're both the units inside are on pretty much the lowest setting, and it's maintaining 72 degrees in there nicely all day long. I mean, it'll kick up a little bit higher when it warms up later in the day, when the sun gets on the building. But here's my I cut the grass yesterday, so it's grass everywhere, but and it rained last night. My fuse disconnect's labeled. I got the wire coming in. I was gonna cut this extra cable off, but I didn't. I got the extra coil wrapped up. I put these covers on. I had to notch the bottom trim of the building so I could tuck it in there tight. I still need to put some kind of cap on the end better to seal the end of it up. It was just too hard to fight it behind all the piping. I didn't want to keep trying to move it. Let's see. Same thing with this one. I need to order another section of the cover so I can continue it on down here. I only ordered 2 of the cover kits, and of course it's not long enough to reach all the way over here, so I just haven't ordered another one yet. And then I think I want to make something to cover these line sets, just because it's kind of ugly. I bolted the pads, or bolted the units down to the pads. That's it. I can't think of nothing else. I'm going to get rid of the grass around these and put stone. Just so, oh, here you go. This one's ramping up now, and it's still, there we go, speeding up even more. That worked out good to catch that. Anyway, I'm gonna get rid of the grass that's all around these and put some bluestone or something around that whole bottom. I'm actually got to do, I think I'm gonna put bluestone like 2 foot out all the way around the garage anyway, because since the sun's been getting on this building, the grass on this hill is growing pretty decent for the most part. But if you notice, the top 2 foot or foot or so, especially on this backside where the sun really gets on it, look at that. The heat from the sun has completely killed the grass. That's the only thing I can think of, because it was growing good until it got hot out this as the summer started warming up. It's like the grass just burned off the top of the hill. So I'm going to cover it all in stone and not have to worry about that anymore. But anyway, I think that'll wrap this video up. I'm super happy with these things, and they've been working great, so we'll see how this winter goes.